Today we will study about recursion. That means a function would call itself inside it. So through this way, a loop can be generated. We have studied about nesting of functions in previous video. So before I continue, we must know the difference between nesting of function and recursion. So when we use nesting of function, we require at least two functions because one function calls another function. But in recursion, you only need one function. That one function will call itself. So that will be recursion. For example, suppose I have void, then my function, then here I can write int a comma b, then suppose I have statement 1, then statement 2, and then I have called my function. Okay, then so this will be recursion. So this my function has some statements, and one of them is that it is calling itself. So you can see a loop has created. When the flow comes here, these statements will be executed, then function will call itself, then again this statement will be executed, then again and again. So whenever the function is called, the flow will go to the top of the function and executes all the statements again and again. Today we will create a function to find the factorial of a number using recursion. So let's start. So first of all, let's declare the function, which is int fact and a parameter which is int. Now in the void main you will write int number and result. Okay, then printf. Okay, printf, and here you will write enter any number /n, and let's store the number %d, then at the address of number variable semicolon, then result will be stored in the result variable, and here I will call the fact function with the number as the argument. Then printf, we have to printf, so I'll write printf factorial is %d /n, then comma, and then result here. Okay, and then get ch. Okay, now I have declared the function fact here, which will receive one integer value and also return some integer value. Now I have asked the user to enter any number and stored it into the number variable. Now I have passed this variable to the fact function, and also whatever the value the function will return me, I have stored it into the result variable to show the result. Now let's write the function definition. So for that I will write int fact, and here int x. So the number variable will be stored in the value in the number variable is now stored in the variable x. Here I will write int, then result. Okay, then if x is equals to 0, then you have to return 1, because the factorial of 0 is 1. So if the user has entered 0, then we will return 1. So here first we check if the user has entered 0 as the number. So the factorial of 0 is 1. So for that I have written 1 here. Now in the else part I will write result is equals to x into the fact into, okay, it's not fact into, it's the fact calling function, and x minus 1. So the value of x will be decreased one by one. So first, if I passed 5, then here we get 5, then the factorial with we pass 4 here, so 5 and whatever 4, then again the function will be called, then 3, then 2, and then 1. So what will happen when user enters some non-zero digit? So let me explain you once again. Suppose the entered value is 4. Now variable x has value 4. Now flow will come to else part. Here result variable will get 4 and multiplication with the value of function when 3 is passed. Next 2 will be passed and then 1 will be passed here. So here in else we have used the recursion. So somewhat a loop has been generated here, and each time the value is multiplied to the previous value. So whenever a function call itself inside itself is known as recursion. You have seen a live example for recursion. Now let's save it and check the output. Save the program and run it. Here you can see we have to enter any number, so let's enter 5. So you can see I am getting the factorial value of 5, which is 120. So this is how I have used recursion to find factorial of a number. So that's all for now. See you in the next video class. Thank you.